Mercy Chefs is a non-profit, donation-driven disaster relief and community outreach team of chefs.
With the tornado that has hit Nashville and the surrounding areas, me and my family, we've been praying, we've been upset, and it's like there's so much sadness, and what can we do? And so here we are, Mercy Chefs.
If I'm not on scene with 24 to 36 hours, I think I've missed the mission. We think it's really important for us to be an immediate responder. Victims, volunteers, and first responders are a priority for Mercy Chefs.
We all, I guess, have a tendency to believe everything is going to be taken care of. But then when you come to something like this and you realize thousands of plates are going out and it's all, from volunteers, I mean, that's really eye-opening.
If you walk in and you see this organization that are, really handcrafting something, you can't help but be enamored with the idea of that.
The name really does say what it's all about. We're professional chefs that go to share the mercy of Jesus Christ. We don't go to proselytize. We go to be of service. Our business is to be there and to take care of them in their time of need. And that's what we're dedicated to.
With me tonight is the founder of Mercy Chefs, Gary LeBlanc. Gary, great having you here.
Well, it's so good to be here.
Well, you have just come up from Louisiana that was just devastated by Hurricane Laura. What's the situation like in that area?
I think Hurricane Laura is going to go down as one of the most underrated storms that's ever hit the country. Lake Charles, surrounding areas it's just a complete wipeout. Trees are still down, power lines are down. They're saying another 2 weeks to 2 months before power is back. There's no water, and with the COVID situation, there's no place to go. So folks are stuck in homes in the dark with no water, trying to find a way to make it.
I am so impressed with Mercy Chefs. When Hurricane Michael hit the Gulf Coast near where I live, my wife was one of the volunteers that was over there and saw Mercy Chefs. She came back and told me about it. She said, it's amazing. These people are not just throwing water in soup, they're fixing really great meals for the volunteers and for the victims. And it was so impressive. How did you ever come up with the idea of doing something that is not just feeding them a cold sandwich and throw them in a paper cup of soup, but a really nice chef-prepared meal?
Well, it was Katrina. New Orleans was my hometown.
Yeah.
And I was living in Virginia, but I went down and volunteered with a lot of other organizations, doing the only thing I knew to do, and that was to cook. And I got home after Katrina, and I got angry. I just didn't think the way they fed people was the right way to feed somebody that had just lost everything, or what the Lord would have us do. He would have us do anything in excellence. And so that was really the birth of Mercy Chefs, that people deserved a high-quality, handcrafted meal prepared with love in the most difficult of circumstances.
How do you get funding for this massive operation?
And we have people that just hear about us and believe in what we do. We're completely donor-funded. We don't take any state or federal money. We don't have a parent organization or a large denomination. And so we exist and we've grown just on the generosity of individuals around the country.
Well, it's been an amazing thing. In addition to disaster relief, do you have other initiatives that you do as Mercy Chefs?
Right. Well, community kitchens, we think between disasters and year-round now, we have an obligation to feed people in our own backyard. I mean, 1 out of 7 children go to bed hungry at night. And I can't run around the world feeding people everywhere else and ignore my own backyard. So we have a community kitchen in Portsmouth, and we work with other agencies, and we feed children and elderly and at-risk people every day. We also have a community kitchen in Panama City. We just couldn't leave.
Yeah.
And we're looking at 2 other serious locations right now for community kitchens.
Gary, I want to tell you, there's a reason that you're our Huck's hero tonight. We love what you and Mercy Chefs do. What a phenomenal concept and vision. I believe it is a God-given vision that he gave to you, and that he is blessing and helping people. I want our audience to join me in giving Gary LeBlanc and Mercy Chefs a great big hand of appreciation. Wonderful work.